crunching.
All right, okay.
A lot of pain in the left knee.
Right.
To virtually you can understand your legs like varicose veins.
All right, okay.
And just generally feeling tired all the time.
Right, cool. And what's your first name?
Darren.
Darren. Right, Darren. Jaw first. Right, cool. God bless. All right, now anybody can learn to heal with the spirit doctors. All you need is no previous experience, but just a sincere desire to help others. God bless. All right, so the first thing they're doing is working on Darren's jaw, and they're just doing a scan. All right, God bless. The one thing that the surgeons haven't been able to help with in the last 25 years, in my experience, is my teeth. I've still had to go to a dentist. Yeah. I hope they're not as dear here as they are in New Zealand. Yeah, our dear, aren't they, dentists now? Yeah. Yeah, all right. Now, Darren, any sensation yet in your jaw, in your cheek?
Heart's pounding.
Your heart's pounding? Clapping's a dispersal of energy, so when that happens, it's a good sign. The best thing I can see happen usually in here is when they take energy out and they just grab a piece and run off with it. It's great. The person gets remarkably better. Just try open the jaw, closing the jaw, see how it's feeling. It's cool,
Yeah.
and then face that way. He's telling me the problem is muscular. It's a little thing in here, whether it's a tendon or a muscle, I'm not exactly sure, but it's right in there where it needs to work. Little scissors, tiny wee scissors I see. I'd rather see scissors than scalpels, so I'm happy with that. In Brazil, where these entities work, they actually use scalpels, and they will actually do incisions on the body and remove things, just a few drops of holy water. So if you want to Google that, look for John of God, and you'll see these surgeons working through John of God there. It's quite remarkable. Wonderful, we've got a surgeon that knows what he's doing. That's always good. So the beings that work with me are mostly surgeons. Occasionally, though, they'll give me a doctor, and sometimes they'll give me a trainee. It's only happened once so far this trip. They put somebody in my body, I forget where I was, but the young person in my body, spirit, didn't know how to work my legs. So there's a funny clip of film somewhere, I can't remember which show it was, and it's like, hang on a minute, he doesn't know how to work the legs. He's got to go back to training school, that one. Bizarrest thing. Anyway, this one, he knows what he's doing. It's like he's done one of these surgeries before, so he knows what he's doing. They never get me to manipulate the body, which is just as well, because I've got no insurance for that. The most they'll ever do is the lightest touch. All right, now I'll give that a try.
It's better.
Yeah. Can you see his face? He's looking more even. Can you see that? We'll look at that. We'll look at that on camera in a bit. Right, next is your knee. He's going to do your knee from back here because he feels like showing up. All right. So, right. Anybody else in the audience with a problem with the knee? Just raise your hands. Right. 1, 2, 3. There. 4, 5, 6, 7. So he's going to work on all the knees at first. Right, so he's going to work on left knees first. Raise your hand if you've got a problem with your left knee. Right, 4, 5 of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we're getting more people. Right, take your awareness down to your left knee. It's working on left knees first. Okay. All right, you're probably going to feel it go cold before it goes warm. All right. This is because a lot of people come to the shows. Not everybody gets to come to the front. You don't need to. This is just to demonstrate that. All right. What's happening first is the energy is running down, and it's likely to go cold before it goes warm. Cold signifies working on bone. Warm signifies working on muscles. They work from the inside out. So on a knee, they're going to make sure that the knee is correct, top to bottom, like it's like a matrix they work on. They're going to make sure that the bone is correct. Okay, once the bone is correct, Here we go. They're going across now laterally. Darren, I'm just going to check with you what's happening for you in that knee.
Yeah, it's gone cold.
It's gone
I
cold.
can feel, I can feel as if somebody's touching it.
Feels like somebody's touching it. Yeah, cool. That sound's a really good sound for knees. It's designed to go in the back of the knee and out through the front. Right, now all of those of you with a dodgy left knee, just try extending it and see how it feels. Any different, people? Shout out. Yes, no?
Felt as if there was something going on inside a little bit.
Yeah.
I felt movement.
You felt movement in
Yeah.
there? How's it feeling? Pretty good?
Feels good.
Feels good? Anybody else with left knee? Left knee? No difference for you? Yeah? Tingling in your head? Cool. Right, we'll get you to walk around, Darren, because we've done the left knee, we've still got to do the right knees. How's that feel?
It's fucking normal now.
Just walking normal. Hey, give them a round of applause. Brilliant. And now we need to work with the numbness down.
Yeah, it's a lot of lumps appearing on
It's numbness, what is it?
Lumps.
Lumps.
like
Varicose veins.
Yes.
All right, varicose veins. Ooh. All right. So varicose veins, if the doctors strip them out, your body will regrow them. Do you know that? Isn't that amazing? Yeah. All right, so anybody else in the audience with varicose veins, just raise your hand. Right, so just internally ask for them to be worked on, and then let this sound go into you as well. I'm asking to know what varicose veins are about. I know that blood represents love, so the heart pumps the love round the body, yeah? And the blood goes into the cells with love, energy, food, water, whatever nutrients the cells need. So the heart, the blood is symbolic of the love. Now the veins take away the deoxygenated blood with the carbon dioxide in, so after the cells have used what they need, the waste matter comes out through the veins. If you think the veins are getting clogged up, so it's to do with love. But it's to do with, not with giving love, because giving love's fine, because the arteries are fine. It's to do with not always receiving back the love that others are showing you. And one of the things that can happen is we want to be shown love in a certain way, and we get shown it in a different way. And I'm going to use a lovely example from my life with my partner Andrew. I really hope I don't cause any offence, but there was one particular day where he walked in with this beautiful bouquet of flowers for me, and I wasn't in a good mood, because there were 5 trees in that garden that needed planting and they were dying. And I just wanted them trees planted in the ground, and I was totally ungrateful. And he said, well, I'm never going to buy you flowers ever again. And it was true to his word, he never did. So he was showing me love. It had inspired him. He felt inspired during the day to buy me some flowers. But I just couldn't receive them that day, eh? Yeah, sometimes we're a bit like that, aren't we, ladies? Yeah? Yeah. And so there'll be some area of your life where you're being shown love, and you're not realising you're being shown so much love, so it's just opening yourself to understand that you're being shown more love, but not selling the way that you think you want to be shown. Yeah? Yeah. Now, any sensation in that leg at the moment?
Yeah, it's throbbing.
Throbbing.
Yeah.
Now, I did a show just a few nights ago where my guides explained to me that the blood was the love and the lymphatic system was the emotion, the water. And I thought, well, I've never thought of it that way. But it makes perfect sense. So when there's problems with the lymphatic system, it's to do with the flow of emotions. open up what they need to. Time will tell.
Okay,
They'll have
thank
to
you
let
very
us know what happens. Give them a round of